Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today's story is about a young boy named Martin who learned one of the most important lessons of life, the power of small daily improvements. This story will teach you that success does not come overnight. It comes from small actions repeated every single day. So let's begin. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village surrounded by green mountains and beautiful meadows, there lived a boy named Martin. Martin was a bright and ambitious boy. He had big dreams. He wanted to become successful, respected, and achieve something great in life. However, Martin had one major problem. He wanted quick results. Whenever he started studying, he expected to become the best student within a few days. Whenever he learned a new skill, he wanted to master it in a week. Whenever he started exercising, he expected to see a strong body immediately. But whenever results did not appear quickly, Martin became frustrated and gave up. Because of this habit, he started many things but completed none of them. One day, Martin heard about an old wise man who lived near the edge of the village. People traveled from far away to seek his advice. Hoping to find answers, Martin went to meet him. The old man was sitting under a large banyan tree. Martin respectfully greeted him and asked, "Grandpa, I work hard. I try many things, but I never become successful." Why, the old man smiled and replied, "Come back tomorrow before sunrise and I will answer your question." Martin agreed and returned home. The next morning before the sun appeared, Martin came back. The old man took him to a nearby field. There Martin saw a small green plant growing from the soil. The old man pointed at the plant and asked, "What do you see?" Martin replied, "I see a very small plant." The old man nodded. "I planted this seed 6 months ago. Every day I watered it and protected it from insects and bad weather." Then he asked, "You think it became this size in one day?" Martin laughed. "Of course not." The old man smiled. "Exactly. It grew a little every day. The growth was so small that nobody could notice it. But after 6 months, everyone can clearly see the difference." Martin listened carefully. Then the old man took him to a giant banyan tree. Its branches spread across the ground and provided shade to many people. The old man said, "Many years ago, this giant tree was smaller than that little plant." Martin looked surprised. The old man continued, "Every great tree, every successful person, and every great achievement begins small. Success is not created in a single day, grows little by little." Martin began thinking deeply. Then the old man picked up a large stone from the ground. He handed it to Martin and said, "Try to break it." Martin used all his strength. He pushed, hit, and struggled. But the stone did not break. Then the old man picked up a hammer. He struck the stone once, nothing happened. He struck it again, still nothing happened. 10 times, 20 times, the stone remained unchanged. But the old man continued hitting it. Finally, after many strikes, the stone suddenly cracked into 2 pieces. Martin was amazed. The old man smiled and said, "Most people only see the final strike. They think the stone broke because of that one hit. The truth is that every strike before it made the stone weaker." Success works exactly the same way. Every small effort matters, even when you cannot see results. These words deeply touched Martin. That day, he decided to change his mindset. Instead of trying to improve everything at once, he focused on becoming just 1% better every day. He stopped setting unrealistic goals. Instead of studying for 3 hours, he started with 15 minutes. Instead of reading 100 pages, he read 2 pages. Instead of running 10 kilometers, he started with a few simple exercises. The next day he improved a little more, then a little more, then a little more again. The changes were small, nobody noticed them. But Martin continued. Weeks turned into months. Months turned into years. The 15 minutes of study became several productive hours. The habit of reading 2 pages became hundreds of completed books. The small exercises transformed him into a healthy and disciplined young man. Slowly, Martin became one of the most respected people in his field. People often asked him, "What is the secret of your success?" Martin would smile and say, "I stopped chasing quick success. I simply focused on becoming a little better every day." And that made all the difference. Moral of the story, success is not about giant steps. Success is about small actions repeated consistently, 1 page a day. 1 lesson a day, 1 improvement a day. Remember, a 1% improvement every day may seem small, but over time it creates extraordinary results. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next English story.